When that green candle right here closes, basically you can go long when price pulls back to this area right here. So broke lower, making a lower low, turn back around, broke structure back to the upside, look for the pullback. Green candle right here closing the 12 range, go long. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike. Today is the 18th of April. It is Monday morning. The market is just opening up, so I'm going to wait, a little bit for the market to kind of volatility to kind of slow down. But yes, it is the day after Easter here, and I'm not sure what the volume is going to look like this week trading, but I'm going to take a look to see if there's a possibility to get any kind of good trades today. Scalp, because those that follow the channel know I'm a scalper, but I'm a price action trader, and I just basically use the same strategy each and every day, which probably, I'm not saying that it's my strategy, but because I know there's other people that trade similar or just like me. But this is my charting, I guess, layout here. I have a 60 range, upper left, upper right, 24, 12 down low, and then 4 down to the right, right hand corner. All right. So please bear with me with the webcam here. I wasn't going to put it up, but I said let me go ahead and put the webcam up. The lighting right now, I'm waiting for some backlight lighting to kind of enhance the webcam. So anyways, just bear with me on that one there. That's not too important, but as long as you can see my charts and see my trades, that should be just fine. I always like to start off by thanking those who have currently subscribed to the channel. Thank you for clicking and hitting that subscribe button. And if you have not turned on your post notifications, please take the time to go ahead and do that. I'll let you go ahead and give you a couple seconds here, about 5 seconds. That's just going to make sure that you never miss one of the videos when I publish or post them to the channel here. So we'll go ahead and count down on that one there. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully you've already clicked on that little bell icon for turn on your post notifications. First time viewers, thank you for watching. Please take the time to go ahead and watch the video, and hopefully you find the content valuable. But let's jump into the video. Today we'll take a look here at the 60 range like I always do, because I like to see what the market's done the last few days, looking at a higher time frame, and that's very important when you're trading. All right, so the last few days, the latter part of March going into the month of April here, the market's been kind of pushed to the downside, making lower lows and lower highs. So directional, I guess, kind of view or looking at what's going on here, you'll be looking for opportunities possibly go short, but it's all dependent also. Me, I'm a supply demand type style trader, so I look for price to be in an area of supply or demand from the higher time frame and then trade accordingly. What does that mean? Basically, right now, we'll probably see price hitting into an area of support down here below. Let's see. Yeah, a little area of demand down here below. So, well, let's see. We'll take a look here again, guys. Yeah, bouncing off a little area of demand down below. What does that mean? Demand is an area where there's a accumulation of either buying or selling that took place, meaning that, like right here, where price is pushing up, making higher highs and higher lows, pull back right here. It actually broke structure on the way down, but on the way back up, where it broke the high right here, there was lots of buying, so price pulled back, and then buying. So it's aggressive buying in this area here. Price pushes higher, making higher highs and higher lows, pulls back to the area where I have the red line marked here, and basically just wait for price to get into the area on the higher time frame. Once price is in that area, then we're looking at a lower time frame to start really fine-tuning the area to trade from, or the area that we're looking to stop for rejections. Okay, and then from there on the lower time frame, like my 12 range chart, which is my anchor chart, I'm looking for price to start to break structure to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Please, like I said, guys, bear with me on the webcam here. That shouldn't be a big deal as long as you can hear the recording and see my charts. Okay, so we just pretty much pulled back into this area here, bouncing off this area of demand, which I didn't capitalize on, but that was really around 2, 3 this morning, and we're pushing higher now. So we should be breaking structure on the anchor chart here, which, yes, you see it here. Okay, so price is breaking structure means making higher highs and higher lows now after bouncing off the area demand off of the 60 range chart, the higher time frame. And now what are we looking for? We're looking for price to break structure, making higher highs and higher lows, but also breaking structure here where the selling took place here to the downside, and it's doing that, followed up by pullbacks to significant areas where there pretty much be a significant area of support. Once price started, structure or breaking structure to the upside, look for the pullback to key areas where there's followed up buying or aggressive buying in this instance, and start marking levels. Okay, so right now, let me look at the 4-range chart to kind of see where the VPOC is at. It's down here below. So let's look at the 12 range again. So I want to start looking for some areas now. Okay, now this could be an area right here where price could actually reject here. So this could be an area of resistance sitting here now. So we may see a little rejection and price pulls up just a little higher, maybe around the 4406, 4407 area. Where price can reject, and maybe we'll see some continuation selling. So because we saw a low here, lower high, lower low, lower high. Didn't really close here, but I would consider this a low here, lower high, and then we broke down lower. So we're kind of zigzagging our way down to the downside. On a pullback to this area right here would be a decent area to look for an entry short. So we'll see what happens. We're kind of hitting into it right at the lower rim or edge of the high volume area here. I particularly like to see price pull up to the upper outer edge of a high volume area when looking for an area to go short. So the price right now is bouncing off of that area, and let's look at the 12 range. Let's see if it's going to tell us anything here. We're bouncing off that area. You can see it there. So this area pulled back to this area right here might be a little scalp opportunity. Not sure. We'll see what price does when it gets back up to this area here. It could continue pushing lower though. In which case, we'll wait and see. So I'm just waiting right now. Okay, looks like we got a shift in VPOC. So the 4 range VPOC shifted right here. I believe it was it was at the downside. Now it's pulled back to the upside here. So be careful around trading around the VPOC. Those that don't know what the VPOC is, it's the volume point of control. It is the area where most of the trades have taken place, or where there's a lot of interest in trading. So be careful trading around that area. I like to see price pull a little lower. I mean, push up a little higher. Well, I was going up for a little scalp here, guys, but come on. Let's scalp right quick, guys. Push a little higher though. Price can come up here. You just scalp them real quick. Here we go. Quick little scalp to the downside, back to the VPOC. Okay. And this is what I do every day. You scalp like this, but we're so close to the VPOC though. But just saw a little pullback. I mentioned price get back up in here, scalp right back down to the low. So just scalping. And scalping allows you to, if you know what you're doing and you trade accordingly, it's a great opportunity to accumulate a certain amount of ticks or a certain amount of points each and every day. And that's why I do it. Some days the market is tight and it just ranges, and scalping really allows me the opportunity to take trades in certain areas where where there's really not much going on. So as a scalper, you can really, you got that fine eye to really be able to zoom in on what the market is kind of hidden or hiding behind closed doors. So I can see that with my eye, small areas, and I'm able to capitalize on them. But this is how I trade, and if you trade like this each and every day, it could. If you learn how to trade like this each and every day, I say it could be life changing for the better. Um, but this is the way I trade each day, and this is how I'm able to capitalize on the market. All right, so prices pull back to this area here. It could continue pushing higher, you know, but we are in the area of resistance. You can see on the 12 on the 60 range, so we can keep pushing higher. We can push up, like I said this a moment ago, to the upper outer edge of this high volume area here, so we can push back pull back a little bit. So just wait and see. But this is the same scalping strategy that I use each and every day. It works for me. So if a strategy that you find works for you and you're able to, like I said, capitalize, and you have greater wins and less losses, then don't try to fix something that's not broken. I want to go, um, yeah, going short real quick. Come on now. There we go. Quick scalp to the downside. Price come back down here. I said rejection here. Um, Quick little scalp. All right. It's gonna come back down in this area right here. Okay. But let's be careful here because price did make a high right here. It broke that high right here. So that previous high, I should say. Dropping back to the upside. Come on. 99.25. What is it doing? Yeah, come lower. Yeah, come down here. Bought too early. Bought way too early. I don't want to see it break this area here though. Uh, yeah, I bought too early, guys, on this trade here. Way too early. Now it's got to break this area here. Breaks this area, come back up to the top of here. I should have waited for price to pull back here. All right. And we're at the VPOC, so come on, break this area. Yeah, I bought way too early. Should have waited for the pullback a little bit deeper. Let me go ahead and it should come back to the hopefully it should come back to the highs up here. Just gotta break this area right here though. Come on. Look at it. Pulling back. Uh, Look at it. Come on. Yeah, let me take out of here. Okay, there we go. Got filled there. All right. Yeah, I bought way too early, so that was not the best trade there. Price pushed up. Maybe I said that it broke its high right here, made a higher high. I should have waited for the pullback to this area right here because this was an area where price pushed up, pulled back, made a higher high here, pulled back, then it broke higher, making a higher high. So pullback made a low, broke up, made a higher high. I should have waited for the pullback to this area because this is where on the follow up, as price pulled back here, this is the area where all the buying came out of, back to the upside, breaking the high here. So you want to look to the pullback, pretty much to the origination or the original area where the buying really took place at. So I should have waited. I bought here and should have bought here. So price pulled back on me. But be careful trading around here, all right? Because we're at the VPOC. I didn't want to see price break below this area right here at 91. I bought way too early on that trade. So moving sideways right now. Small little wedge around this high volume area on the 12 range. So I'm waiting. The market opened up in this area right here. So far we haven't done too much. If your strategy works, don't try to fix it, guys. If it's not broken, I mean, if it's working fine, don't try to go back and change anything. Just allow it to work for you. Yeah, see, we're moving sideways a little small area ranging right now, just a little area right here. So be careful, close to the right here at the VPOC as well. So, and like I said, we pulled back to this area right here. So this is an area where there was, lots of selling that took place, and this swing to the downside right here. Price pulling back to this area of resistance, and I mentioned this area right here, price can reject. So far, I'm not saying it's done pushing higher, but it's look like it's pulled back into this area. It could push a little higher, a couple points before finally rejecting, but we can get the rejection here. And if I start seeing structure being broken to the downside, meaning it starts to do, let me move this down a little bit. Oops. What in the world? Okay, let's move it over here for right now. Okay, meaning it starts to do, wrong one. I'm on the wrong chart, guys. Sorry about that. Meaning it starts to do something like this right here. Breaks down, pulls back, breaking more structure to the downside, and then pulling back. So we always want to take the ability for the entry on a pullback. So I'm looking to see if price is going to continue breaking down and breaking structure to the downside. Let's bring this back over here. So price could push down, break this area here, and then we could look for a pullback to maybe up to around 43.97. But I want to see price break this low here first. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. It breaks it. All right. So now let's see if price will maybe pull back to this area somewhere here. I'm not sure quite yet. Okay. And this could be a long way here to the downside. Price is pulling down to around 85. Okay. Maybe here we can get a bounce. Let's see. All right, it's breaking structure to the upside. So we're making these small higher highs and higher lows. This could be a pullback to this area right here. We're at a high volume area. So we're hitting up in it, tapping into that area now. So let's see if there's going to be some rejection in this area. All right, so prices broke lower and broke below this area. Bounced up right here. Let me see something. Pull it back right here. I want to see it pull back a little higher though, but yeah, I'm short. I'm short. Uh, ah, yeah, that's not going to be. Let me see something. Price can bounce right here. Come on. 88.75. All right, let me do this. 88.50. Looks like it's already hit that area once. Yeah, I'm going to scalp this because I missed the opportunity already, but hopefully it comes back down. We got the VPOC sitting right here too. Okay, come on, hit that. There we go. Got filled there. All right. Um, Let me see something here. Breaks below this area here. I might look for a short. Well, I will look for a short. So we hit this area, came up to this area up here. Price turned around, started breaking structure to the downside. So let's see if it's going to break this area here, right here. Let's see. It's bouncing right here. Yeah, be careful. Hmm. Wait it out here and see what price is trying to do. See what the market is trying to do. We're too close to the VPOC for one. Hmm. Just move it sideways. Move it sideways. I'm going short. Okay, come on now. There we go. Ah, there we go. It's got filled. Look for price to come back down to this area right here. Just hit that area. So, all right. So I saw the rejection. I mentioned price breaks this area right here. I'll go short. Okay. All right. Let's see if it's going to break down and break this area. So this was a pullback to this area. Want to see it push up, come up a little higher to where I had its purple on it, but I didn't quite do that. All right, that was a short. I'm gonna pull back. If it comes back down to this area down here, around where this red line is at, then I'll be interested. Maybe looking for, a retracement or pullback to go long. So we'll see, because this is back down to that area of demand off of that 60 range, higher time frame chart, which you can see right here. Let's see, where was it at? Yeah, into this area right here, off the 60 range. So this is the area of got it right there. Area of demand right here. You know, decent amount of buying came out of here. So areas like that, you typically just look for price to pull back to them off a higher time frame, and then once they reach that area, you look for the rejection off of your lower time frame. For me, it's 12 range. All right. May try to take one more little trade here. It's almost 10:15. Haven't been trading too long. Not even an hour since the market's open. Price is rejecting this area again, and we can get a quick little pullback. So I'm gonna scalp 88. Yeah, price should push up. So I'm gonna scalp this area here back to the upside. Come on, push higher. There we go. I'm gonna scalp and get out. Okay, and come back to this area right here. Yep, there it is. It's already there. It could pull back to the VPOC again. Bounce a little bit, a little volatile, but price pushed up here, it came back, saw the rejection right here, went long. Okay. But why did I take the long on the pullback? Because this is when the price push down, pull back, push lower, turn back around, pivot it, work back to the upside, break a structure, look for the pullback. When that green candle right here closes, basically you can go long. Price pulls back to this area right here. So broke lower, making a lower low, turn back around, broke structure back to the upside, look for the pullback. Green candle right here closing 12 range, go long. Okay, let's see what the market's gonna do. Kind of moving sideways right now. We're right at the point of control. So I'm just staying down here and not do anything until I see something. We are back into this area up here, so price can reject. Oh, boy. Yeah, gotta see price break below here. Gotta see it break below. It may try to push higher, but I'm got this area of resistance, so yeah, moving sideways, guys. We're in a wedge right now. For those that can't see it, got a high here, low here, trading within this little leg right here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to tell me and show me what it's trying to do. I'm not gonna trade inside this wedge. All right, guys, I'm short on this entry here. I think price is gonna pull back, and let's see. 97. Yep. Come on. First contract is filled there. Come on now. All right. Got filled in the second contract. Okay. And I think possibly we'll see. The price may be trying to push higher. Possibly. Because it pulled up here already. Rejected this area here of resistance. This area here. Rejected it. Pulled back. Now it's bumping up over it again. It's a double top on the 60 range. You can see it here on the 12 range. And we could possibly get a push back up, start moving higher. So we'll see. But it's pulling back to the point of control right now. And yeah. Um, mhm. We'll see. But it's not, we got a double top right here. So I don't trade double tops, double bottoms. I'm just mentioning that. Okay, we're at the VPOC again. Be careful there. Mm. Yeah, I'm long. And hopefully I can get filled here and this will be my last one. It could push down a little lower though. Ah. Going long at the VPOC, but sees the price could has potential to push up. I'm noticing a rejection. Come on. Could possibly reject this area and price pull back up to around the 4,400 area and maybe push higher, but we'll see. First contract field. Come on, push up. Yeah, yeah, maybe I should go ahead and take out because we're right around the V pot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take out here, guys. There we go. Okay, and that is going to do it for me today because we're trading right around here at the V pot, high volume area. I think price has the potential to come back up to 4,400 and maybe push higher, but just be kind of careful because um, we're trading within this leg right here, and okay, we did make a high now, so the price pushed up here, pulled back, and then make a higher high right here. So it's going to be kind of tricky, but because we're tapping into this area of resistance here, but price could potentially push higher. So, but if you look at the higher time frame, we are kind of making higher. We are trailing down to the downside, making lower lows and lower highs, tapping back into this area of resistance. But we hit this area here twice right here, and a double top. So it's kind of iffy. You have to look at your lower time frames to kind of scalp. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching today. And your first time watching, please take the time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.